Hello everybody, welcome to FYE105. My name is Morgan Dow. I'm your instructor for this course this semester. What I'm going to do in this video is show you how to get into the course, what it looks like when you're in there, and how you can get started. So this is what my Blackboard looks like when I get into it. Yours might look a little bit different, but you should still see a list of courses. So I'm going to go ahead and click on our course. And then once I'm in here, I'm going to switch to the student preview so that it looks like what you see when you get into the course. If you have any questions about accessing Blackboard or accessing your student account, please get in touch with me as soon as possible. You can send me an email, give me a phone call, send me a Blackboard message. Any way you can get in touch with me and I'll be happy to help you out or point you in the right direction. You should have gotten an email from me already that has my contact information in it. So hopefully if you're seeing this video, that means you know how to contact me. Okay, so this is what it looks like once you are in the course. On the left-hand side over here, you can see me, the instructor. We've also got Hunter Chandler listed as an instructor here. He's the coordinator for the whole FYE program. So if you did have a concern that you didn't want to come to me with or that you don't think I can address, you're always welcome to contact Hunter and he will help you out as well. And then over in the middle here is our actual course content. The very first thing in the course content is a student quick intro to Blackboard. I would really recommend that you click on this and work through it. There's a couple of short videos that just get you familiar with Blackboard. So especially if you are new to working with Blackboard, I recommend that you take a look at that. If you've already used Blackboard before and you're feeling pretty confident with it, it might not be something that you need. And then the most important thing for getting started in the course is right here, the Start Here module. So this is where you should get started when you first get into the course and want to start on your work. Before we dive into the Start Here module, I just want to talk a little bit about what this class is. So just like its title, it's about achieving academic success. This is a class that everyone is required to take if they're pursuing an associate's degree here at BCTC. What's unique about this specific section of the course is that it's specifically for adult online learners. So if you are in this class, that means you're part of our Pathway Cohort Initiative here at BCTC, which is sponsored by Student Success and Retention. And what that means for you all in this class is just that you can know that all of your peers in this class are also adult students who are returning to school after some time off. And also I, as your instructor, most of my experience with teaching is with teaching older students, with teaching students who are not fresh out of high school, teaching students who have taken a break and then decided to return to school a little while later. So you are surrounded by folks who are in a similar stage of life, and you have an instructor who's familiar with working with that group of people. So that's a little bit about the class. A little bit more information about being part of the Pathway Cohort program. This is our first semester where we're trying out an online section. So you all are going along with us on this experiment here, so I appreciate your participation. It's not really going to affect your experience in the class. The FYE105 class is going to be the same for everyone who takes it. But there are some extra perks that you get that you can choose to participate in that go along with this particular section. So one of the big things is going to be the common hours, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But basically participating in common hours throughout the semester enters you into a chance to win a scholarship and also some prizes. It gives you a chance to connect more with your peers and get a little bit of extra help and build some community here at BCTC. I know that can be really tough being an online student. You're just kind of working by yourself at home, at work, on your computer. But we're going to do our best to build some connections and some community this semester. So, as I said, when you first get into the course, after going through the introduction to Blackboard, if that's something that you need, you're going to click on the Start Here module. This is what you should be doing in any online class that you're in. The Start Here module is meant to be where you start. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it drops down all of the content in that module. So we've got a course overview. That's where this video is going to be posted. Our syllabus and schedule. So I 100% recommend that you read through the syllabus carefully. You can think of the syllabus as kind of like a contract between you and the instructor for any of your classes. The instructor is laying out the details of how the class works, and by being enrolled in the class, you are agreeing to basically go along with what's laid out in the syllabus. So you really want to read through it and make sure you understand it. Ask any questions if you don't understand what's in the syllabus. I will also direct you to the syllabus throughout the semester if you ask me a question that can be answered by the syllabus. So I'll point you back there, and then if you ask me a question that can't be answered in the syllabus, then I will be very happy to answer your question. So you can download the syllabus here. You click on these three little dots on the left-hand side. You can download the original file or alternative formats. And then we also have the class schedule here. Again, you can download that to view it. The schedule is also included in the syllabus. We just have it broken out in a separate document as well. And that's a list of all of the assignments with their due dates throughout the semester. So if you are someone who likes to print that kind of stuff out and have it up on your desk or whatever, you're very welcome to do that. Or if you want to add all those due dates to your own personal calendar, you're welcome to do that as well. But one of the first things you should be doing in any class that you're enrolled in is reading the syllabus. And then we've got the rest of the information here. So grading, feedback policy, so how grading is going to work in this class, a little bit of information about me, your instructor, as well as some other resources that are available on campus. I want to especially draw your attention to accommodations and tutoring. We have great tutoring services here at BCTC. It might not be something that you need specifically for this class, but other classes that you're in, if you are ever having any trouble at all with the material, I'd say tutoring is the second place you go to after you talk to your instructor. So there's information about accommodations here, and then information about tutoring. Tutoring is free to all BCTC students, and since you're all online students, we do offer virtual tutoring. So you can make a virtual appointment with one of our BCTC tutors during tutoring hours, and then we also have a service called BrainFuse. This is something that's available 24/7. So if you're someone who works a weird schedule, or you like to do your homework at 11 o'clock at night or 4 o'clock in the morning, BrainFuse is something that you can access when you need tutoring. So I really recommend that you check it out if you feel like our regular tutoring doesn't fit your schedule. We've had a lot of students have great success with it, but I would highly recommend the tutoring center as a first stop if you are able to make that work with your schedule, because those are BCTC students. They know specifically about the class that you're taking. The BrainFuse service is just kind of like a national service. They don't know as much about the specific class that you're taking, even though they are highly qualified to help you with content material. We also have the Writing Center, so especially if you're enrolled in English 101, English 102, IRW this semester, you should absolutely be making use of the Writing Center. Everybody who goes to the Writing Center finds it helpful, basically, and we actually, in the last year or so, they've made a lot of updates and changes and added a lot of staffing and resources to that tutoring center and the Writing Center. So highly recommend making use of it it's free to you, and all of those people working there are just waiting for students to help. So make use of it. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff for you to check out in the Start Here module. I highly recommend that you read through each of these things. It is stuff you need to know for the semester. Anything in here that you have questions about, get in touch with me as soon as possible. I will be checking email throughout the week, answering my phone throughout the week. We also have a link here to BrainFuse separately, and we have a link to this page here that it's called Access Student Success, and it's basically all of the resources that are available to you at BCTC. So again, I got there by clicking on this link that says Access to Student Success Resources. If you ever wanted a one-stop shop for everything that's available to you as a BCTC student, this is the page to go to. It's organized kind of into different categories of when you might need the resources. So for example, we're in the first week of classes. This first week of classes link would be a great place to start. So if I click on that, it's going to bring me to further down the page, right? Getting the semester on the right track, this whole collection of different resources that you might find useful. A lot of stuff in here. We have a lot of stuff available to you. That's for students who are on campus and also students who are online. All right, so that is getting started in this class. Again, if you have any questions, please get in touch with me as soon as possible. Once you get through the Start Here module, then you will be getting started on Module 0. Module 0 is very important. It contains your first assignments for the semester. Those are assignments that are due this week. So you've got 2 assignments due on Wednesday of this week and 1 assignment due on Sunday of this week. I hope that you are getting your semester off to a great start, and I really look forward to working with each of you. Take care.